Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode playthrough. Last episode we went ahead and got our A system, very rudimentary A system set up here. And I'm just over here getting more piece of black plastic. I think that will, I can't remember, doesn't this only, I'm a little worried that's going to get, yeah, let's turn that, I'm a little worried, I just don't want anything to explode. Yeah, kind of like that. Alright. Luckily it does not destroy the speed upgrades, so that's actually kind of cool. I wasn't sure if I thought this could take like as much pressure as you gave it, but I think, yeah, with the speed upgrades in it, I think was a bit too much. But oh well, not a problem. I think we're good for the most part. I do want to upgrade these eventually to the let's throw those in there. I do want to upgrade these to the advanced ones, but I'm not going to worry about that right this second. Wanted to get some of these. And I could throw security upgrades in. They're actually really easy to craft up. But yeah, I think I do have a security upgrade thing on here, so this won't explode. But I do need 8 of those. 8 of those. Now, do I have? No, I don't have. Actually, let me throw those in there. I've been making speed upgrades as I go here, just to make it a bit easier. I think I turned, yeah. Alright, so that's gonna create the transistors, and the transistors we need for the circuits, so I can make some more interfaces. That's basically what all this was for. I think that, yep, there we go. So there is the 8 transistors, and then I'm just gonna turn all these, I think, into circuits. How was it? How much did we get from this? I can't remember. Was it 8? I think it was 8, wasn't it? I don't know. Yeah, and that uses, I think it uses 20 each, doesn't it? So you need 2 of these. Does that use, so that's 4? Yeah. So 1 redstone in the enrichment chamber gives you 4 of those. Alright, so there is that. We'll just let that run for a second, and let me throw this in here before I forget. And yeah, today I want to get the molecular assembler built, and we'll do so we can get some crafting table recipes auto-created, because right now we actually can't auto-craft those because we don't have a thing. There we go. I was like, why is everything not showing up? So goes in there. I think, is that, yeah. All right, so there is the MEA interface, and then the molecular, let's see. So quartz glass is not an issue. Put a bunch of that stuff in there. So that, then we need, right. These are a bit annoying. Mostly because of that. So just for now, we'll just do that. Right. So information, and I can't wait to get all this stuff auto-crafted. I've been... I want to get the nether quartz, the seed. Just haven't got around to it because it is tier 3. All right, and we need we need a thing set up for that apparently. Luckily, nether quartz is not difficult to find, so. All right, there we go, and the molecular. Yeah, and then I think it's titanium. Yeah, titanium, which we have plenty of. Right, and then I'm just only have one disk drive at the moment, so I'm not putting too much stuff in here, because I don't want it to get like crazy plugged up. And crafting table. Alright, and then I think I'm gonna have storage buses on a lot of this stuff. Is kind of the plan. Right, there we go. Molecular assembler. Nice. Yeah, I'm planning on having, I think if you put a storage bus on there, and like a storage bus on there, I think this will show the whole thing, but I could be wrong, but I'm kind of guessing. That is thing now. I'm kind of surprised the molecular assembler, what is really large one item storage bank? Well, that's difficult to make. Alright, like why you want us to craft this up? I don't know. That seems silly. Like there is no need to craft these up other than make one. But surprised there isn't molecular, like I feel like, I don't know, a molecular assembler is kind of a big deal. Why wouldn't that have a quest? Anyway. Let's get this hooked up. Now these, right, flux crystals with quartz fiber. I do need to, since there are channels, I kind of need to get smart cables, I think. And to do that, just cover these with wool and then redstone and glowstone, which we have an unlimited supply of, ish. Alright, so that will get us covered. Smart cable. Alright, so this stuff is going to go underneath. We'll just kind of run it down here. There we go. And there we go, there's the one channel, and there we go. So I have room for only 9 patterns at the moment. So that's don't have a ton of crafting capability, but we can actually go ahead and just, why don't we just craft up a second of these, and we'll actually put it in a pattern, I think. So interface, we'll make a pattern, and go ahead and put it in here. We don't have an interface terminal yet, unfortunately, but we will get one of those sooner than later. Just another interface, so yeah. But I want to get the circuits auto-crafting, and I want to get all the capacitors and stuff auto-crafting before I kind of worry about that. So we'll put that in there. Have everything? Yeah. All right. So there is a second interface. Now, what do we need? Pattern, and I want to get pattern. That though, a regular Certus. And why does it always do the pure ones? There we go. Actually, yeah, substitutions, no. I don't want it to use the pure ones. So, all right, pattern. Ah, there we go. A quartz glass. Two. One. And quartz glass is pretty easy. That I think this. Actually, I don't know if it really matters. We'll use. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh. I guess we could do or dictionary. I think these two are or dictionary, but all right. So I think we're making some decent progress here. Do that. Ah, yes, I love it. Love it. Man, it feels so good to finally get this stuff going. All right, so there's the blank patterns for that. So what do we want to do? I guess we could. Like I said, we really need to get capacitors. Capacitors are like the kind of the main thing right now. These things, holy cow. So we really need to get everything else kind of automated here. So I guess we'll do that. Now we could do, if we do like, and how to, all right, the question is, how do we get, this is kind of where we're running into, how do we want to get the base set up? Are we leaving this stuff here? Are we leaving this stuff over here? Thankfully, these things keep their inventory when you break them, so it's easily to move. And also, I was thinking, I don't know why I've done the item docks when you could just pipe it like into this thing and like have them all connected. I don't know why I did it like that, but yeah, so that's gonna get kind of changed. But the question is, how do we get like this attached to the A system from here? And the quartz. All right, these are really easy to make too, aren't they? All right, so the fluix dust. This is, oh man, there's fluorescence. This is tier 4 though. All right. All right, so we can't get that until we get the nether quartz seeds. And we can't get that until we do that. All right, so unfortunately that is not quite an option, but the fluix is easy because we get all this stuff. Let's actually kind of think, why don't we just pulverize all this stuff? We'll pulverize this down. And I think we can probably get a couple more things of sand. For all the glass that we're going to go through. All right, let me kind of figure out where we want to go from here. I think I'm going to start. Ooh, I wonder if that's causing. I need to craft up the energy cell as well, so it doesn't do that flicker where it like flickers on and off. Yeah. Yeah, let me figure out what I want to do. I'm probably going to start doing the, like I said, the... Let's actually, we can just go ahead and at least start making recipes for some of this stuff. But eventually, like I said, we're going to have this all... We're going to have this all connected up, so I won't have to, like, manually put the stuff in there. Then we do... Yeah, I'll put a few in, I think. We need 8. And then this around, we'll just do this, I think. Should probably go ahead and get, well, no, I don't need an iron seed. I mean, I get so much iron from this auto sifting. But eventually we're going to have, we're basically, I am planning on getting the mystical agriculture crops for like absolutely everything we could possibly, pretty much everything we possibly can is kind of what my goal is here. And eventually, like, all this stuff is actually going to be just in the A system. I'm not going to have all these separate inventories and stuff, but yeah, we're getting there. It is just a bit slow at first. I wish you could right click in there. Sometimes it just doesn't. I'm just kind of used to that. Right, so there's the grainy ones, and then yeah, and then the next one up will be the silver capacitor. So alright, let me get some more stuff going here, and I think I'm gonna get some more cables and yada yada yada, and we'll come back. Alright, we are back, and just doing some things around the base. I did fix this up. I added a thing over here, so I can eventually get a storage bus on there. But the storage bus requires another interface, so lots of these things require interfaces. So I figured before we kind of did that, I think I want to get these kind of fully automated here. So for that, we're going to need, you know, the formation cores and the basic control circuits. But what I have done, and again, I promise this is temporary, but I have moved the advanced alloy or enhanced alloy smelter over here. It's actually hooked up to this power. I don't have the immersive engineering cables going to it yet, but I'm gonna try. I think. All right. So unfortunately, we can't get it out the top. So shoot. I guess probably lifting it up would be easier. Yeah, for now, like I said, this is temporary. Man, I hate how this looks, but I am gonna do a smaller one just because I much prefer how those look. And short on those, no. All right, have some. Right, I turned all that stuff. Turned it all to. Thus, the cables, they do require. You can do pure. I mean, these stuff is pretty easy to make, to be honest. Maybe, I guess, are pure better? Because one flux dust will get you 2. I'm just trying to think what... Let's do this. Yeah, I guess this is actually... To use the pure would actually be better, because you get 2 from one fluid. Where Yeah. All right. Well, that's some good to know. Nether quartz. I'm really short on nether quartz. There is the nether quartz seed before we get the other one. I think it's crystalline or something it's called. Yeah, these crystalline seeds actually do give quartz shard, which actually turn into nether quartz. And I already have one of those. So maybe I could set that up. I don't need the Certus quartz. Actually, let's... Man, did that? It did. Even though I was standing right on top of it, it like sucked it up in there. Maybe we should... Yeah, let's do this. Because we need so much nether quartz at the moment. I believe it needs... This needs... soul sand and nether quartz ore. Yeah, I didn't want to use these nether quartz ore, because these are a bit annoying to get. I guess we'll place this over here. I could find that. Yeah, I don't really have this set up quite yet for stuff like this that needs something underneath. All right, put that. All right, there we go. And then I just need another thing over here that will get us the quartz shards. All right. So that's kind of, for now, we'll use that until we can get the thing up. Yeah, and these things are just so easy to craft up. Holy cow. These item barrels, so easy. Put it there, and there we go. There is our quartz shards. So that'll get us the other quartz. Until we can get the essence in there. How many did that? That just got all that? That's so crazy. Alright, I guess let me... No, I did want to check this out. Let's just... I can probably rearrange this to get disconnected. Yeah, there we go. So there is that. I got the... Did I make the pattern? Right, so there's the energetic silver. Put that in there. I think this will work with that. I put enough in there to get that. So energetic alloy. Let's just do the 64. I put enough for 64 in there, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, there we go. So that is some alloys. Man, this feels so good. So good. Cobalt. I'm gonna need some more of this. And I think this is almost the transistors fully automated. I think. Do one of those, one of these, one of those. And this is vivid alloy. I do need cobalt and ardites. Are going to be something I want to get automated sooner than later as well, because I'm running low on these. All right, so there is the vivid alloy. So energized, I think we have most of it. Pulverized coal. I can just throw like a stack in and then... Fortunately, the... Yeah, this... It doesn't have a... Oh, it does have a recipe. It doesn't need to go in a You know what? We will, let's... Yeah, we'll do that. Pulverized colon. All right, so I think... Is that energized? Yes. All right. So everything should be working here. Oh man, this does feel good. Does that feel good? All right, so that should have worked. Might have done it. Yes, there we go. So there is the energized, and then one last thing, we need to get the, what is it? It is this. Transistors. So one of those. There's still a couple things. Yeah, man. As we can see, like there is so many different, so many different parts to all this stuff. It's fun though. It's definitely like a lot of fun getting this all automated. Man, it is. I mean, obviously, not doing all this stuff while I'm recording, but unfortunately, we don't have a thing for that. It is the... We don't have... I don't have room for that recipe, so I will set that up. But yeah, there we go. All right, so there's the transistors, and then I guess... How do I want to do this? I guess the... Okay, so next thing we're gonna have to automate is... I put this stuff. So we can throw that all in there. Next thing we need to do is automate that. It's a little more difficult here. Let me get... before we wrap up this episode, I want to see if we can get this automated. So let me get a bunch of these circuits, craft up some more interfaces, and I think we have plenty of... Yes, we should have plenty of plastic. Deal with this. I think that's enough. Should get, well, yeah. See, the hopper is what's slowing this down over here. I could get like a faster hopper or something. All right, let me turn these into circuits, and we'll get some more interfaces, and let's see if we can get this rudimentary automation over here. All right, I think we got everything that we're gonna need here. Now, I'm not 100% sure how it'll work on the pressure chamber or whatever. So we'll just have to kind of see. So I'm gonna have to do one of those. Oh, right. The other thing I was debating whether to... We do furnace melting as well in there. I just don't want anything to get screwed up. I don't want anything to get screwed up in that, so I'm kind of just wanting to keep this alloys only. I don't want it to put something in there and like start smelting it, like pulverized coal or something like that turned into graphite. So I think for now we're just gonna leave that, but and all the stuff. The plastic, I think we have I just want to make sure this works. So we'll just do, for now, the one plastic. All right, we'll just leave that for a second. But I have gone ahead and crafted up a bunch of these smart cable, and again, this is 100% very, very temporary. Hopefully within the next episode or two, this will all be kind of organized. I don't know if Right, I need the... Certus. I need more Certus. I think we'll get... Should have gotten this stuff done first. Well, I do need... I do need those. There's just so much... So many different steps. But... Alright, so I should have... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty well here. Like I said, I don't know how this... Can we just put the interface directly on there? I actually don't know if that works. Since it can't put... I can never figure out... There. Like, I don't know how that decides that. I'm thinking I may have to put this into like a hopper or something. I actually don't know. So let's just test that out really quick. Oh, shoot. I need... Since I have no transistors, I'm going to have to... Yeah, let's just... We're going to have to do this manually this first time. Grab another... plastic. We have enough plastic for a few more. Alright, I think that... Yeah. Alright, let's go set this recipe and then see if this actually works. Oh, I forgot to do the... Ah, dang it. I thought I had done it. Oh well, we have everything we need. It's not a difficult recipe. Alright, there we go. So transistor, red alloy, pressed iron, black plastic equals 1 transistor. Roll that in there. Let's see if this works. And I have a feeling it's not going to, but I can just throw it onto a... God, here we go again with this. I want it to face left. I must be doing... Why is it... Perdo, I hit it. There we go. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe one day I will figure out why that does that. Alright, let's see if that works. I have a feeling it's not going to, but I don't know. We'll see. So, transistor. Is it working? I mean, it feels like it's working. It did. And then... Oh, I guess we'll have to do... We would have to do like a... I don't want to do another... No, what we'll do... I think this will work. Alright, since I need this... I still haven't figured out this filter thing. We'll leave that in there. But what we'll do is this. And... I think this will... Well, I didn't. Man, this is so ugly. There we go. Extract. All is active. Alright, one more time. Let's see if this is automated for these transistors at least. Oh, I didn't put the... There we go. Yeah. There we go. Alright. I hear it. Probably gonna need a couple more coal in there. Alright, I heard it do it. So I'm assuming it's pulled out. It looks like it did. And did it go in the A system? Yes, alright, there we go. We have automated transistors. Might as well just do... I'll leave that actually, because I don't have a ton of plastic. We have automated transistors at least, so I can take this off, I can take this off, I can take that off, that. We don't have crystalline automated yet, because... yeah, I don't have the gradients of PCLD, so that's a thing. But man, we are making some pretty fast progress here. All right, in between episodes though, I need to work on some... crops, I think. There is some definite crops that I need to get going here. Cobalt and Ardite are one of them. So I'm thinking, let's get these neutral steel things automated. I think that's where we're kind of heading towards next with the automation, I think. But I'll have to take a look at that. I think, okay, so I'm tired of killing myself on these. We have nature seeds. We don't need that. Though I do love that. But like I said, I'm going to have to walk around, start cleaning up the base, getting rid of everything we don't need. We might need some more steel. Maybe I should throw a stack of iron in there. I do know there's other ways to make iron. I could even make it in the smeltery if I wanted. Coal and iron. So I think this can go and yada yada yada. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.